Hello, and welcome to Today in History for February 28th. I'm Michael Powell. On February 28th of 2013, the Catholic Church saw the resignation of a pope for the first time in almost 600 years. On February 28th of 2013, less than 3 weeks after making an unexpected announcement that he would step down, 85-year-old Pope Benedict XVI officially resigned, citing advanced age as the reason for giving up his post as the leader of the 1.2 billion-member Roman Catholic Church. Benedict was the first pontiff to relinquish power in nearly 600 years. 2 weeks after Benedict resigned, Cardinal Jorge Mario Bergoglio, the Archbishop of Buenos Aires, was elected pope. The son of a policeman, Benedict was born Joseph Ratzinger in the village of Markthal in Bavaria, Germany. During World War II, he was drafted into German military, which he deserted towards the end of the war. He was held as a POW by the Allied forces for a short time in 1945. Ratzinger went on to be ordained to the priesthood in 1951. Afterward, he served as a professor of theology at several German universities until 1977, when he was appointed the Archbishop of Munich and Freising. Later that year, he was elevated to cardinal. From 1981 to 2005, Ratzinger headed the Congregation of Doctrine of Faith, a powerful Vatican office responsible for enforcing Catholic doctrine. In that role, he earned the nickname God's Rottweiler. On April 19th of 2005, following the death of Pope John Paul II, the 78-year-old Ratzinger was elected the 265th pope. During his 8-year papacy, Benedict championed a conservative agenda while also contending with scandals involving clergy sex abuse and corruption at the Vatican Bank. On February 11th of 2013, Benedict, the oldest person elected to the papacy since the 18th century, announced he would resign, saying he no longer had the mental or physical strength required to lead one of the world's largest religious organizations. The move was all but unprecedented, as until that point, all popes of the modern era had remained in office until death. The last pope to resign was Gregory XII, and he did so in 1415 to end a civil war in the church called the Great Western Schism. On March 13th of 2013, white smoke from the chimney in the Sistine Chapel indicated that the conclave of Catholic cardinals had elected a new pope, the 76-year-old Bergoglio. 6 days later, in St. Peter's Square in Rome, he was inaugurated as the Catholic Church's 266th pontiff. The first Southern American to head the church and the first non-European to do so in more than 1,200 years. He also was the first pope to take the name Francis and the first member of the Jesuit order to become a pontiff. Francis soon distinguished himself for his humble style. Among other things, he opted to live in the Vatican guest house rather than the regal papal apartment in the Apostolic Palace, where for more than a century his predecessors resided, and for his vision of the church focused less on divisive social issues and more on serving the poor and the oppressed. After retiring, Benedict, whose title became Pope Emeritus, moved into the former convent inside Vatican City. The Pope resigned on this date in history. I'm Michael Powell. Join me again tomorrow and see what that day will bring. It will be a new month. Till then, watch this.